12:53 p.m., February 23rd. My name is Michael Murtha, and I'm meeting with Joseph Benigno at the Kettle in College Station on South Texas. What's up, dude? Good, how are you? I'm sorry about that train.
No, you're fine. How you doing?
I've been good. How have you been?
Good. I had a test this morning at 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How'd that go? Yeah. Did you get to study enough for it?
I was planning to say that yesterday, but all this kind of came up.
Yeah,
So
I understand.
I was up late.
I had a paper due tomorrow that, oh my gosh, that's why I was meeting with my professor and I was like, you gotta help me out here, dude. But we'll see what happens. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Continue with it?
Do what? No, I don't think he's going to. I was in his office for a while just going over like what exactly he wants from me so that I can make sure just the easiest route of writing that paper.
That's the thing with papers is sometimes like,
Yeah. You just gotta know what you,
what they want.
Yeah.
So you can get it done.
Right.
That's happened before.
What would you like to drink?
I'll just do a water, please. Thank you. I just land on you?
A little bit. So yeah, we should talk.
Yeah.
And on first, like, I think this is all just like unfortunate in like a larger picture, because I think we've made like, a lot of strides within like the SGA community as far as like, you know, there's been very little drama this year with Kyle, Reed, and Carrie even like worked out their drama kind of like interpersonally, didn't have to go through like, the official channels during all of that. And that's something that I'd just like to just at least get some dialogue between the two of us. And so like, that's something to consider is like really like, I believe that both of us want the best for Texas A&M.
Right.
I do believe that. And that's just something I hope we can keep in mind this next week as well. But as far as like information that you need to know, and I'm like, so earlier last week, I'm giving you the same opportunity I gave Isaiah. Like, I saw a picture of Isaiah campaigning the MSC, I sent a screenshot of it to him and said, hey, just heads up, you're not allowed to do that. I'm going to give you a chance to like take care of that before somebody reports you. And so like, I want to be able to give you the same opportunity because I don't want you to have to deal with anything publicly or anything like that. I've seen what happened with Richmond and his stuff go on. I saw what happened with Marshall Bowen a few years before that. And I don't want, honestly, it's terrible to see any of that happen. But Isaiah, 15 of us are aware of and willing to talk about the fact that you offered Isaiah positions. And that is a honor violation. It's not an election regulation violation.
Are you ready to order, or are y'all just going to do drinks for now?
I'm just gonna do a drink right now. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm fine. I mean, you offered him to be executive vice president. You gave him the selection of 4 spots. I'm going to talk about it. Isaiah's going to talk about it. And his team's going to talk about it. And that's not something that goes to the election commission. That's not something that goes to J Court. That's something that goes to the owner council. And they deal not with disqualifications, but with expulsions and suspensions. And that's not something that I want you to have to deal with. It's not something I want to bat. It's not something that SGA wants to deal with. It's something you want to deal with going to law school. And that's an opportunity that, like, I'm trying to get you to be able to be in front of right now. Is that's not at all something you want to have to deal with. I think that's like a very serious thing. and I was willing to kind of like, the way that I looked at it was like, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt on it, but I can't do that if you're going to pursue the office through this J-Court thing, because now your integrity matters, not just to me, but to the entire student body. And I think your decision to essentially bribe Isaiah calls into question that. So I think that's just something we need to be able to consider going forward these next decisions.
So, what are you wanting from me? Because I'm a little confused on like what you want from me.
Well, I mean, like right now, people. I don't know. It's your decision what you want to do going forward. But I think that information is relevant to the student body if you're going to be their leader.
And what is the way that information is not let out? Is that a thing? I'm confused.
I mean, like I said, I don't think that it's relevant if you're not. So this isn't like some like shakedown. It's just like, I don't think it's relevant. I believe that you were like somewhat well-intentioned. I don't think you were like really trying to do this whole thing in like some kind of like. But what you did was you like tried to follow the integrity of the elections by offering positions for support. And that specifically says in election regulations that's coercion and it's an honor council violation. And so I don't want you to have to deal with that.
And the way to not deal with that is to not file the J-Court case? Well, I guess repeal it, or is that even possible?
You can repeal. I mean, you can do whatever you want. Like I said, I don't think that I'm not going to drag you through the mud unnecessarily, and I don't think it's relevant unless, like, you hold office. And honestly, like, I feel like I even feel a little bit uncomfortable saying that, because in some ways it is relevant at all. But like I said, I want to give you the opportunity in the same way that like Isaiah broke the rule, and like theoretically it would be totally fine for me to report him. I wanted to give you an opportunity to avoid this. Like I feel like I'm kind of doing you a favor in that way. Could have just gone straight to it, and just kind of I could just be sitting right present right now if I just wanted to report you. And so I don't want you to have to deal with that. Like that is not something that anybody wants to deal with. An administrative review board dealing with 15 witnesses saying that we all know that we did this. And like I said, like I don't want you to have to deal with that. And so yeah.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you letting me know that before you acted on it. I think I need to talk it over with my family, just because that's how I work. I don't make snap decisions.
Yeah.
And then I can let you know later today what my final decision will be. If you're okay with that,
yeah.
I think that I need to just think it through.
No, I understand.
And kind of, really let it sink in and all that, and then I'll call you.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works. And know that I hate all this crap. And I don't know, the way our J-Court case is strong. We're not going to lose this J-Court case. And I don't see any situation in which this ends in you being student body president. I just don't see whether or not you want to now this is your decision on this is all just a personal decision now. And so I wanted to give you the opportunity to be ahead of it before there's an article in that and an official council looking into it and all that kind of stuff. Because it says I can read you the part that says that. And so maybe the benefit of help and just say you were ignorant of it, because I think that you're a good guy. But it's a huge deal, and I'm not willing to just kind of sit on my hands about it because it's a big deal.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Isaiah called me and told me that, and I said, sorry, Isaiah, I can't offer you this anything. I know that that's not okay. I'm not going to be able to promise you that. It was actually because I didn't do that and I didn't try to manipulate it that Isaiah ranked me as number 2 in the vote. So that's just
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I need to think this through, and then I will be calling you today. Okay. Is that anything else, or?
Yeah, that's it. I don't like that. We're having to have this conversation.
Right.
And I've been talking with a lot of people, and I'm not worried about a J code case. I think it's better for A&M in general if it doesn't have to happen at all.
Okay.
And so, this isn't me I'm not cornered. I'm totally willing to go to J court. I'm very prepared. I feel very confident in both Emma and my defense. In no way am I worried about that. I just want to make sure that or investigators don't go and speak publicly about your decision to try to influence us.
Okay. Got it. Well, I will go think about it, and then I will get back to you. Okay. Thank you very much. You have a good one, dude.
You too.
And I will call you later.
All right.